Welcome to the Anointed Message. If you are new here, welcome in. And if you are returning, welcome back. Please hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload new videos. This will be your weekly quickie for all zodiac signs. So this is the second video to the first video. This one is going to cover Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Please feel free to subscribe. Leave a comment if the messages resonate, and please never give your energy away to tarot. Keep in mind that tarot is fluid, so these energies may happen next week, or they may be happening now. Just all depends on how the energy comes out. Also, when you all book private readings with me, pay your $10 donation. Once the account gets to $1,000, I do a $100 giveaway to give back to my subscribers and viewers. So if you're interested in that, please go ahead and book a private reading, pay your donation, and leave a comment under a video if you want to be entered. All right, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started with Libra. Thank you so much to my ancestors and spirit guides. What messages do we need to know for Libra for April next week? This is your weekly quickie. I hope everyone is having a fantastic weekend. I most certainly am. All right. So Libra, so far you have the Temperance card and the Queen of Pentacles. So you may be dealing with a Sagittarius, or you may have a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your energy field, or you may have those aspected in other parts of your chart. Flip it and switch it how you need it. What else for Libra? Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. So first, you have 3 major arcana cards. So whatever is going on with you, Libra, it is divinely guided this week. There is a need for you to have patience for something. It looks like you are in some type of cycle with either a person, or you may be making a decision with the Lovers card in the reverse and the World card in the reverse. The World card in the reverse is giving me stagnant energy. So something is stuck. Queen of Pentacles is a person that is stable. They're very sound mind. They're very grounded. They have their shit together pretty much. So this may be an indication for you next week to focus on that. Or there may be someone in your energy field that you may need to have a little bit more patience with, Libra. So the Lovers card, when it is in the upright, it is typically telling us that there is a choice in love, and either you did not choose this Queen of Pentacles person, or that Queen of Pentacles person did not choose you. When it is in the inverted, it does represent conflict. There may be some disappointment or an end to a relationship. So there may have been a breakup that may happen, or it may already be happening. I feel like it's going to give you, so with the Lovers card and the World card being inverted or upside down, I feel like this breakup, you're not going to get closure from it. And maybe that's why you need to have patience. Okay, let's get some more energy with this deck here for Libra. Thank you to my ancestors and my spirit guides, my helpful ancestors. I welcome you in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For Libra, what else does Libra need to know for next week? You may be dealing with an Aries. The Emperor card is here. Okay. What else for Libra, please? For next week, May 2025. May 2025. Thank you. Yeah, Queen of Wands and the Emperor. Bottom of the deck is the Hangman. So you may be going internal to kind of reflect, or to kind of, I'm hearing, get your thoughts together. Okay. So the Emperor to the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is someone that is very passionate. However, they may be appearing in your life as someone who is setting some strong boundaries in your life, or you may be doing this to someone else. The Emperor is all about dominance. But the Emperor can also have a bit of an uncompromising attitude as well. So this may be someone that is uncompromising with you, or you may be with them next week. Okay. With that Queen of Wands, that's going to be someone that is very independent. So what I'm picking up on with this energy is someone in your energy field, or you, Libra, may have broke something off because you wanted to just go your own way. You wanted to do your own thing. Something wasn't working out for you. And I feel like it's not going to give you closure. However, remember, Libra, just because someone doesn't verbally give you closure, sometimes the actions are all you need. What else for Libra, please? What else for Libra for this ending? This is definitely an ending, Libra. Yeah. The Coffin card. There's an end to this. No closure. I wouldn't even expect it. What else for Libra? What else for Libra, please? One more card so we can close this out for Libra. This was pretty clear and cut and dry for you guys. Next week, I feel like maybe something was building up and you're finally going to be walking away from something, or someone is going to be walking away from you. It's definitely some type of relationship or partnership. Poverty card can be literal lack of wealth or lack of financial stability, but it can also be Spirit telling me that there's not enough information to tell you what the guidance would be. Okay, bottom of the deck is distant horizons. This could be someone who lives at a distance from you, Libra, and this can also indicate that you're just seeing the silver lining in this. I'm hearing maybe I dodged a bullet. Okay, that's what I have for you for next week for your weekly quickie. You are going to be going internal to think about this, to determine which direction you want to go, Libra. Okay. All right. Next, we're going to be going into Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio. Okay. Let's see what messages we have for Scorpio. Thank you to my ancestors and spirit guides that run this deck. Thank you so much. Clear and concise messages for Scorpio for next week. We are in May 2025 for Scorpio, please. For Scorpio, what messages do we have for Scorpio? Thank you to my ancestors and spirit guides. For Scorpio, what do we have here? For Scorpio. Thank you. Ooh, Scorpio. The Lover's card to the Seven of Wands. So there is genuine, authentic love in whatever your partnership or your relationship is, Scorpio. However, there's deceit. The Seven of Swords is all about a trickster. So somebody is trying to play with you this week, Scorpio. Let's see what else is going on for Scorpio. For Scorpio. I feel like it has something to do with finances. Somebody is trying to be a trickster. The Seven of Swords is all about trickery, attack. They're kind of hiding. What else for Scorpio? 2025, May? That's too many. Scorpio, May for Scorpio. Thank you. Yeah, you may be dealing with the Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, that is way too much, too many going on there. Okay, Queen of Wands is a very independent energy. They're very passionate. However, they do kind of walk their own path. This may be energy that you are embodying next week, Scorpio, or this may be someone that you're connecting to. Either way, I feel like you guys love each other. There is a deep love there. Yeah. 10 of Cups. This is really pretty if it wasn't for this, whatever that is, that treachery. Let's see. What's the 7 of Swords, Spirit? Because that's the 10 of Cups. You have the 2 of Cups and the 10 of Cups with the Queen of Wands. What's the 7 of Swords for Scorpio? May 2025. Scorpio, May 2025. Thank you. The Tower. The Tower, but it's in the reverse. So it's kind of like scattered energy. So bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. So someone wants to take control over their love life. They're coming out of the 3 of Swords energy. So you may be healing from something, Scorpio. Excuse me. The Tower in the reverse is all about some type of delay, some type of stagnant energy is what I'm picking up on. So there may be a relationship with it. Definitely there's a relationship, but the relationship isn't strong. I feel like it's one-sided too. I feel like one person loves the other person more than the other. It's not reciprocal. So next week, because the 7 of Swords to the Tower in the reverse is here, there may be something that is revealed about a person that's in your energy field, Scorpio. And you may actually decide to walk away from this because the relationship within itself is really weak. I feel like you are a hopeless romantic, though. You are in love with the idea of love and you make adjustments for love. But let's see. Thank you so much, Spirit, for those messages. What messages do we have for Scorpio? May 2025 for Scorpio. For Scorpio. Definitely there may be a family dynamic too with that 10 of Cups. There may be children involved. What else for Scorpio, please? May 2025 for Scorpio. I really feel like it has something to do with some type of imbalance is what it's feeling like. It's feeling like things are very one-sided. Yeah, the Chariot in the reverse. You may be dealing with a Cancer, Libra, or it may be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio like yourself. But the Chariot in the reverse is about being stuck in something. Yeah, this is a Queen of Wands. So someone that you may have had heavy passion for in the past. Okay, what else for Scorpio? What is this about? So it's 2 people. You got a Queen of Cups and you also have a Queen of Wands here. So I feel like you want to go towards this Queen of Wands person just because that Queen of Wands is way more nurturing, way more like loving and giving. There's love. There's definitely love here. You have a lot of passion. The Queen of Wands may be just the passion that you have for this Queen of Cups manifesting, but I feel like it's at a stalemate, Scorpio. I don't feel like anything is going to change next week. I feel like you have some really, really valid and deep emotions for someone, and it is not reciprocal. Either it's not reciprocal on your end, or it is not reciprocal on the other end. The Chariot in the reverse is what I was picking up with the scattered energies. So scattered energies, there's no clear focus on like where this is going. I feel like it's going to be at an impasse for you this week. Okay, Scorpio. Let's go ahead and get a couple of cards from the Kipper to see if we can open this up for you. Thank you so much to my ancestors and spirit guides. What messages do we have for Scorpio? 2 cards, please, to close this out for Scorpio. We have for Scorpio. For Scorpio, please. Messages do we have for Scorpio? 2 cards. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so yeah, this is about work. This is about a family dynamic. So something is changing within a family dynamic. Okay. I'm showing that maybe the Scorpio that I'm tapping into may be a business owner, or maybe they are connected to a business owner, and there is some type of concern about maybe the money that's coming in. Maybe the money isn't coming in the way that it needs to, but there is a change in this family dynamic this week. So like I was feeling before, Scorpio, you may be getting ready to walk away from something. Bottom of the deck is the main female and the main male. Okay, so this may be a divine connection. Like I said, you do have the 10 of Cups. You also have the 2 of Cups. Okay, but then you have 2 people in your energy field. There's a Queen of Wands, or someone who embodies the Queen of Wands energy, and then there's a Queen of Cups, or someone who embodies the Queen of Cups energy. I feel like you are wanting to go towards in a different way, but you're stuck in some type of family dynamic. I don't see any changes for that next week, Scorpio. However, I do know that you will figure it out. The energies are interchangeable. Flip it and switch it how you need it. Okay, Scorpio? That was your quickie, weekly quickie. Moving right along to Sagittarius. Hey, Sagittarius. How y'all doing? I hope everybody is well. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. Now, what messages do we need for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius for May 2025? Weekly quickie. Okay. 8 of Pentacles, you're building something. Maybe an offer came in that you rejected. The Ace of Cups is here in the reverse. Okay. What else for Sagittarius? For Sagittarius, please. Weekly quickie. May 2025 for Sagittarius. The Hierophant in the reverse, you may be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Gemini. Okay, what else for Sagittarius? Taurus, Virgo, or a 5 of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. So using your penetrating insight. Okay, so there's something that you're going to be awakened to next week, Sagittarius. So there's some type of communication that's going to be coming in. You do have the 8 of Pentacles to the Hierophant. So you're working on something, but the Hierophant is in the reverse. In the upright, it does talk about tradition, or it may talk about marriage, or it may talk about like a spiritual connection. When it's in the reverse, it's some type of stale relationship. There's something going on with the values of you and the person that you're connected to. Those values may not align. So what I'm hearing is someone may want to work. They want to put in work elsewhere to build finances and not really focus on the actual relationship. Because the Ace of Cups is here, but I feel like it's a new beginning that came in, but then with the Ace of Cups in the reverse, it was an opportunity that was presented to you that you didn't take, or you presented an offer to someone and they rejected it. Flip it and switch it how you need it, baby. But that Ace of Cups in the reverse is definitely a separation. I mean, I can actually read it two ways. So it may have been like an offer of love that came in, or an offer of love that you all gave out that was rejected, and it caused a separation within a spiritual dynamic or within a marriage. Okay, let's see what else we got for you next week for Sagittarius. 5 of Cups, someone is definitely feeling like they are left out in the cold. So let's see what that 5 of Cups is. Thank you, Spirit. What's the 5 of Cups for Sagittarius, please? Thank you to my ancestors and spirit guides. 5 of Cups, Sagittarius for May 2025. The 5 of Cups for Sagittarius. General reading. Sagittarius. All right, so Judgment in the reverse. Let's see what else for Sagittarius that definitely wanted to pop. And the 3 of Cups in the reverse. Now this fell out and I put it back in. Okay, so this is like the King or the Knight of Cups to the 3 of Cups to the Judgment card. Okay, so you don't want to work with somebody. You don't want to take things any further. Yeah, the Knight of Cups, when it's in the reverse, it is a con man or someone who is a liar. So if that is someone that's showing up in your energy, Sagittarius, it may be a Scorpio, Capricorn. I'm also picking up Pisces energy. This person may have been a liar, but I feel like with the 3 of Cups to the Judgment card, I feel like it maybe started off with little small white lies, and then those just grew bigger. Yeah. This is somebody that maybe they were trying to hide not just how they felt about you, but what they were really doing in their spare time. Because the 3 of Cups is about someone that is promiscuous. So maybe something was uncovered for you, or something will be uncovered for you next week, Sagittarius. And it's gonna, I'm hearing spiral. This is gonna send you, if it hasn't already, this may already be happening, but this is really going to shock you. And it's gonna leave you feeling like, you know, you're left out in the cold, or you are doing this to someone else. Sagittarius, flip and switch that shit how you need it to be. I feel like it's your energy though, because the 3 of Cups to the Judgment card is someone being deceitful, and then with the Judgment in the reverse, they have instant regret or remorse. They were showing up in this person's life like this Knight of Cups, like a con man, like a liar, and the Moon card is at the bottom of the deck. You may be dealing with the Pisces or a Cancer, but something was revealed. And I also have Aquarius here too. You may be dealing with an Aquarius. But someone was showing up in this nasty con man, liar, deceit energy. Yeah, there wasn't a good solid offer on the table, and somebody rejected it because they wanted some type of untraditional connection. It's kind of like they wanted their cake and eat it too. Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and get a quick Kipper for you guys. Thank you to my ancestors that run the Kipper deck for Sagittarius. Yeah, this may have been someone that you live with, or maybe you all were talking about a home, or maybe you were talking about your stability, maybe moving in together eventually, until like this Wahala surfaced. What else for Sagittarius? One more card, please. for Sagittarius. For Sagittarius. One more card for Sag. Yeah. Somebody is concerned about their stability, or maybe someone lives at a distance. The distant horizon card is about living over large bodies of water. So this may be someone that's in a different country, or you may just be taking a look at the silver lining in everything, or the person that you're connected to may be taking a look at the silver lining, like, damn, I dodged a bullet with that player. It's giving very much player energy. Someone is concerned about their stability though. So maybe you all were getting ready to move in with each other, and this happened. Instantly, they regretted it. They regretted moving in, or you regretted moving in. But yeah, I feel like it was something that it had the potential to be very, very solid, and somebody really fucked it up. That's what I'm getting for you, Scorpio. Okay. If that message resonated, please leave me a comment. Let me know that this resonated with you. Okay. Also, please like, share, comment, subscribe. We would love to have you as a member. Come on, join the team. Thank you so much for those messages. All right. Next up, we have Capricorn. Hey, Capricorn. Welcome in, my lovelies. This is your weekly quickie. We'll pull a couple cards to see what the energy looks like for you next week as it relates to love, career, finances. For some reason, though, I feel like you guys, Cappy, the ones that I'm tapping into, are trying to start something. You guys are trying to start some type of new venture. But let's take a look and see what the tarot says for Capricorn, May 2025. What messages does Capricorn need to know? Capricorn, May 2025. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you to my ancestors and spirit guides. Okay. Yeah, something is being revealed. The Moon card is there in the reverse. What else for Capricorn? Yep. What I say. Didn't I say it? Eight of Pentacles. You guys are building something. I said it before the card even came out. I knew it. I felt it. All right. What else for Capricorn? May 2025 for Capricorn. Two more cards, please. Let's give us an energy check for Cap. Yep. King of Pentacles. All about your money. What else for Capricorn? Something revealed itself that, yep. The devil is at the bottom of the deck. So, you guys are focusing on yourself, because literally the devil card is you guys. I feel like something was revealed about this king, or this Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups in the reverse is a trickster. They lie, they cheat, they steal, all of that. Something was revealed, or something is going to be revealed for you guys next week that is going to make you go into this Eight of Pentacles energy. The Eight of Pentacles is all about building your legacy, your wealth, your finances. You are already showing up like this, Capricorn. Okay? All about yourself. All about yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. And then underneath that is the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so I feel like the ending of something was revealed about this Knight of Cups, or someone who was in this Knight of Cups energy. This may be you. Flip it and switch that shit how you need to, Capricorn. But I feel like something was revealed with that Moon card being there. Secrets revealed. And it made you take a look at what you had going on and really feel and understand that you really just have yourself. Like, you have to make it happen. You can't depend on this person that you're connected to. Let's see, what else for Capricorn, please? For May 2025. Capricorn, May 2025. Yeah. Ace of Swords lets me know I'm right. The Moon card again at the bottom of the deck. Secrets revealed. Something came out. You used your penetrating insight and Somebody is feeling left out in the cold. So you left somebody. The Five of Cups is all about feeling unsatisfied. Pretty much the same energy that I got when I did you guys' general reading last week. The energy is pretty much the same. This is pretty clear. Okay, let's get some Kipper to wrap this up. You guys are going to be focused on your money next week. And the reason for that is somebody was doing something that they didn't have no business doing. They were showing up in your life as a trickster, trying to take you for a ride. You peep game, and now, you know, you off to the races by yourself. I feel like you're okay with that. I feel like you're going to go through a period where you're going to think about it. You're going to try to rationalize it, but then you're going to be okay. You're going to move right on and just improve your finances. Okay. What else for Capricorn for May 2025 for Capricorn? May 2025 for Capricorn. May 2025. Yeah. You're going to feel it eventually. The despair card is here. Eventually, you're going to feel this. Maybe it was someone that was divorced, an older woman, or you may be an older feminine energy. They're going to be tore up about it. If this isn't you, they're going to be just tore up about it. Okay, what else for Capricorn? One more card to close this out for Capricorn. What else does Capricorn need to know? Yeah, balancing things out. I feel like this is with your finances though, because intuitively, I'm feeling like you're not even speaking to this person. Whoever this person is that did this lying, this cheating, this deceit, these secrets that came out with this little person right here, I feel like you're not even speaking to them, Capricorn. You're not even talking to them. Yeah. You're focused on your legacy and your wealth. The privileged lady is all about being young, vibrant, rich, able to travel, do what you want to do. This is a kept energy, okay? And if you're not in that energy yet, you're going to be. Something's going to happen next week that's going to put you into this new energy, okay? Doesn't look bad, Capricorn. Sometimes you get your heart broke or you break a few hearts. Hopefully it wasn't intentional if that was you doing that. But you know, you dust yourself off. You get up, you dust yourself off, and you keep going. Keep building your legacy, Capricorn. It's going to be amazing. Okay. All right. And that was Capricorn. Next we have Aquarius. Hey, Aquarius. Aquarius. This is your weekly quickie for May 2025. Okay. Let's see what messages we can get for Aquarius. Weekly quickie, May 2025. For Aquarius, what messages does Aquarius need to know? And I do read for sun, moon, and rising. So if a reading doesn't resonate, please check your other signs in your chart. Okay, for Aquarius, May 2025. Aquarius, May 2025. That is the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, what else for Aquarius? Aquarius, May 2025. General reading. Okay. All right, you may be dealing with a Leo or a Libra. I do see Taurus, Virgo, Cancer. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Cancer. Aries. I also see someone may be dealing with Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Bottom of the deck is the Hangman. So you may be getting ready to go introspect next week, Aquarius, because there's some type of deception that has happened. You have the Seven of Swords and you have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Then you have the Sun card, so the outcome is going to be good, but then the Justice card is in the reverse. So there may not be closure to something, Aquarius. The Seven of Pentacles in the reverse is not having any type of results. That's what I was saying. There may not be any type of closure. So someone did something that was very deceitful to you. The Seven of Swords is all about treachery. It's all about lies, lying, cheating, stealing, all of that. Yeah, deception, an affair. The Sun card is there, indicating that, you know, there will be sun after the rain. But then the Justice card is there in the reverse, which means that maybe you blamed your partner for something that happened, or your partner blamed you. Either way, it's unfair and it's not going to give you any closure next week. Okay, so I'm feeling stagnant energy. The Sun is at the bottom of this card as well. So the Sun in 2 decks, you may be dealing with the Leo. Okay, let's see what else for Aquarius. Something is just, and I feel like it's repeating. I feel like it's something that keeps going on. It's just giving me stagnant energy. There is no closure. Someone has an unfair advantage when it comes to this connection. And it leaves you in the Hangman energy. So you're literally just waiting. You're waiting. You may be waiting for this person to reach out to you. Yeah. The Six of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, indicating that you're going to move on to calmer waters. Just have patience. The Temperance card is here too. You may also be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Virgo. Okay. What else do we need to know for Aquarius? May 2025. Aquarius, general. Aquarius. Yeah. Five of Swords is in the reverse. Yeah, you don't want to work with this person. You don't. So you may be dealing with, like I said, a Leo. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Three of Cups is here, indicating that this is someone that's promiscuous. This is someone that might have slept around on you and maybe you didn't know about it, and they kind of left you in the dark, but you're waving your white flag. The Five of Swords in the upright is conflict and rivalry. When it's in the reverse, it's indicating that you're just giving up the fight. You're just like, it is what it is. It is what it is. Like, I'm in my Hangman energy. It is what it is. You did what you did. You said what you said, and that's that. Okay, what else for Aquarius? I feel like I need to get one more card out of this deck for you guys. What else for Aquarius? Who's this Queen of Wands? Let's see if we can figure out who that is. Who's the Queen of Wands? What's the Queen of Wands for Aquarius? 2025, May. Thank you. Yeah. The Chariot is all about having scattered energy. This is someone who didn't know what they wanted, but they're still stuck on you. They still stuck on you. They think about you all the time. I'm feeling like they have a lot of passion and a lot of love for you. And I feel like it's misplaced because the Chariot in the reverse is all about scattered energy. And it's also about stuck energy. Like I was saying before, if I feel like it's not going anywhere, you are on this person's mind or this person is on your mind. Okay, let's get some Kipper to get this wrapped up. Thank you, Spirit. What messages do you have for Aquarius? Message of concern. Yeah, they're gonna eventually reach out to you, but I feel like it's gonna be on some old, you know, my mama in a hospital, or my daddy truck broke down. Something stupid. You know what I mean? I don't feel like it's gonna be the hey big head text. I feel like it's gonna be something that's gonna you know, get you to talk to them. It may not be. Flip it and switch it how you need it. What else for Aquarius, please? So message of concern and expectation, just kind of letting things play out. Yeah, you're just really like, it is what it is at this point. I'm not chasing you. I'm sitting high on my throne. And yeah, this person was a thief. Now, this is my time snatcher. Okay? They may have took your time. They may have took something from you too. They might have actually robbed you for someone out there. And that's why you're like, you know, I'm not chasing this thief. I'll tell you, you scratch a lie, you're going to find a thief every single time. Every time. What else for Aquarius? The person may live at a distance from you, like over large bodies of water. Okay? And being with this person may affect other people's lives. So there may be children involved. Maybe this person has children, or maybe you have children and it interferes in the connection, something like that. But I feel like you're just going to let it play out. Like, it is what it is. Yeah, high honor. You're sitting on your throne. You're going to get exactly what it is that you desire, and this person is going to get exactly what they deserve. Flip it and switch that shit how you need it to go. Thank you, Aquarius. However it works for you, baby. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. All right. And last but certainly not least, for the Quickie weekly is Pisces. Hey, Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. Pisces. What do we have for Pisces for the weekly Quickie, May 2025. Weekly Quickie, May 2025. What messages do we have for Pisces? What do we have for Pisces, May 2025? Thank you, Spirit. What messages do we have for Pisces, May 2025? For Pisces. Oh, Pisces. What else for Pisces? I see you still in that. You haven't closed that cycle yet. All right, so, but you do have independence after some type of conflict. So you have the World card to the Queen of Swords, okay? The World card is in the reverse, indicating that there is a cycle that needs to be closed out. Then you have the Queen of Swords to the Five of Swords, indicating that you're still bickering and going back and forth with somebody, even though you want to be independent. You want to just go out on your own, but for some reason, you're still in this cycle. What else for Pisces? May 2025, energy check-in for next week. Pisces, energy check-in for next week. What else for Pisces? Thank you, Spirit. All right, so here we go. The Queen of Pentacles, you're focusing on your money. Good. I love it. I love to see that. Queen of Pentacles is, and the King of Swords. Okay, so you may have an Aquarius, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini in your energy field, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I see that here too in your energy field. Doesn't have to be, and you can flip it and switch it how you need it to be, baby. So the World card in the reverse is giving me some type of cycle that you are in, Pisces. You may be dealing with a Cancer. You may be dealing with a Cancer. The World card in the reverse to the Queen of Swords. So it's like a struggle going on, Pisces. You're in a constant struggle with yourself. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I stay? Do I go? And I feel like it has something to do with work. Yeah, it has something to do with work is what I'm picking up. And I also feel like there is like a lack of closure. There's a lack of with the World card to the Queen of Swords, it's like you want to be in this independent energy to where you can kind of provide for yourself. I feel like it's some type of codependency going on, because the World card in the reverse is all about feeling incomplete, feeling like you haven't achieved what you need to achieve. But the Five of Swords is here too, indicating that there's some type of conflict with this King of Swords. King of Swords is very decisive. They know what they want and they know how to get it. They're cerebral. Okay, let's see. All right, thank you, Spirit, for those messages. Let's see if we can get some information on the World card. Why does Pisces feel like they haven't achieved what they want to achieve? It's like, what's the World card in the reverse to the Queen of Swords? That's too many. World card in the reverse to the Queen of Swords, please. Queen of Swords to the World card in the reverse, please. Yeah, it's immature. The Herald of Cups. I'm not going to show, well, I can show it and cover her boobie. So the Herald of Cups, which is immature. So either you're immature, Pisces, or you're dealing with someone who is extremely immature. Like they need to grow up, this period. Yeah. And then something, the Moon card. So see, something is going to be revealed this week. Okay, something's going to be revealed to you. Yeah. And then you got somebody spying on you too. So maybe that's what you're gonna discover this week, Pisces. That may be someone that you are trying to cut out of your life, because I don't feel like it's completely gone or done yet. I don't feel like you're speaking to this person though, because they are spying on you real heavy. Either they're doing that to you, Pisces, or you're doing that to them. The Herald of Swords in the reverse is all about gossip and blackmail. Unexpected problems. So let's see what that is. Thank you, Spirit. What's the Herald of Swords for Pisces, please? Herald of Swords to the Moon. Herald of Swords in the reverse to the Moon for Pisces, May 2025. One card, please. Thank you. Yeah. So you're healing something. You're coming out of that Knight of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck, and then here you are in all of your glory, showing up as the main character in your story. I love it, Pisces. I absolutely love it. So the Three of Swords in the reverse, and then the Knight of Pentacles. Three of Swords in the reverse, you're healing from a heartbreak with this Knight of Pentacles energy. The Knight of Pentacles, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you may be dealing with. Yeah, so this is you. This is you, Pisces. You spying on this person. You might be stalking their social media, or you might be gossiping. You might actually be gossiping about this Taurus, Cancer. I'm getting Cancer too. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's immature. It's so petty. It's so petty, and y'all need to knock it off. Either you're doing this to them or they're doing it to you. But there was an ending, or there is getting ready to be an ending. Like I said, I don't feel like you guys are speaking to each other, because it's a lot of stalking and gossip going on behind the back, because somebody's immature. And I feel like they're doing that because they feel insufficient within themselves. This might be you, Pisces, and this might be the person that you're connecting to. Let's get some Kipper to close this out. Either way, for this week, it's just kind of stuck. It's up and it's stuck. Yeah, there's some concern about something. What else for Pisces? Yeah, somebody is somebody's a fake person. Like I said, they gossiping. They gossip like a girl, like a. Oh. Okay. Somebody is in despair. So this might be a divorced feminine energy. Someone who is a business owner that lives at a distance from you, that you did have an ending with. Yep. You did have an ending with someone who lives at a distance. Or you may just be taking a look at the silver lining in the fact that you guys are no longer together. I feel like there's still some type of codependency going on, though. This is a business owner. They may make their own hours. They may travel for work. Okay. And there may be some type of feminine energy that is just coming across as a false person. Someone who lies, cheats, steals, all of that. And it really tore somebody up, because I feel like somebody out there, maybe they're in despair because this didn't work out because of maybe a child dynamic. Maybe someone is getting ready to have a baby. If you are, congratulations. I was picking that up in some other signs. Please go back and watch those signs if this doesn't resonate. But I was picking that up too. Like, someone is about to have a baby, and maybe the other person didn't know about it, and that's why the despair card is here. The other energy that I'm picking up for you, Pisces, is someone is concerned about children, you know, kind of interfering in this connection. And that's why it ended. I feel like it was just a lot for one person to deal with. Maybe there are multiple children, and it was just too much for one person to deal with. I feel like there is some concern on your part, Pisces, about this person, because maybe the other person is in despair, or vice versa. Maybe you are depressed, and that other person that you were in this dynamic with, they really do have some concern for you. Okay. Either way, I don't see much of a change. It looks like it's just getting pettier and pettier by the moment. Either that's you, Cancer, or it's the person that you're connecting to. You flip and switch that shit how you need it to go. Thank you so much for those messages. Alrighty, that was your weekly quickie, Pisces. Thank you so much. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. It does help the channel grow, and it does allow us to continue to bring you guys these messages. All right, that was your reading. Thank you so much. Love you. Bye.